Well, Thanksgiving is a time when many families gather to share a delicious meal and take some time out to be thankful. But as parents know, kids aren't typically thankful for vegetables, and it's not always an easy task getting them to eat all the healthy green helpings.
Yeah, some adults too, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard enough for us to remember to eat the vegetables along with the comfort food, but there are a few tricks to sneak in the healthy stuff this year. Lightbridge Academy CEO Gigi Schweikert joins us to share some of her tips. So, Gigi, nice to have you with us.
Thank you so much for having me. And you are so right. Not everyone loves the vegetables, but if you think about Thanksgiving, besides the goodies at the end and the turkey and the rolls, everything else really is vegetables.
Yeah, really, yeah, all the sides, right? So why do you think parents have such a difficult time getting kids to eat vegetables, and for others, sometimes it can be a breeze?
I think there are a lot of different reasons. I mean, I think taking Thanksgiving aside, is children and vegetables don't always go together. And so children aren't always looking forward to eating vegetables. They love sweet things, but I think there are lots of ways we can get children interested in vegetables. And the first thing is introducing vegetables first as their first food, even when they're infants. But for Thanksgiving, making sure that we start with putting vegetables on our plate. And one of the great things that you can think of for children is always filling up half the plate with vegetables before they fill up anything else. So for Thanksgiving, whether that's string bean casserole or those glazed carrots or that stuffing that's got a little bit of vegetables inside of it, some onions maybe and celery, those are really important things to do. You can also get children really interested if you have them participate in part of the process of cooking and cleaning. They can make salads very easily by washing that lettuce and tearing it up and putting it into a bowl and being a part of the process.
Okay, so getting them involved in the actual process of making the food, but your next tip is literally sneak the veggies in. How can parents do that?
As the mom of four, let me tell you, I went through a juicing phase and I was always so upset that there was so much pulp that came out. I was like, what am I going to do with all this, right? So I used to put it in the meatballs. I used to put it in the meatloaf. I used to put it in salads. I used to put it in all kinds of things, and they didn't even know that they were getting a few servings of vegetables in their regular meal of meat. So that's a great way to do it. You can beef up your mashed potatoes with some cauliflower, and there are just so many ways to get those healthy vegetables and also to have a really delicious and yummy Thanksgiving as well.
So I have a question for you. When it comes to snacks, like the last thing you want, as a parent, and you say, do you want some carrots for a snack? Nobody's saying yes to that, even as an adult. So how do parents make that a little more appealing?
Well, one of the ways you're going to make it appealing is by dipping it in something.
Okay.
Children love to be able to dip that into something. I think also going back to your original question about how do we get some children like vegetables and some don't, is part of that's the consistency of vegetables. So some children will actually eat vegetables that are a little bit softer. So that snack can always be a vegetable that's been cooked a little bit, so it's not super crunchy.
Okay, so your other tip is kind of like practice what you preach as far as the parents are concerned, leading by example. How does that help the kiddos?
Well, absolutely. Children are watching and doing and saying everything that you do. And so by showing that healthy nutrition and the way that you eat and what you drink and choose all year round is important, as well as Thanksgiving, and making sure that you put some of those, a little bit of broccoli and some of those Brussels sprouts onto your plate. I know as a parent, and when my children were very young, that I was not hiding in the pantry closet eating broccoli typically.
Throw some cheese on that, and caramel on apples, and you're set. Gigi, nice to see you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, you too.